Hello everybody, my name is Covius. Let's check out the Battacor. This is a Corpus weapon that was released with Fortuna, and you're going to have to research it at a dojo in order to get your hands on the blueprint, and crafting it is going to cost you a whopping 10 field drawn. So you better start farming those if you haven't made this yet. It has two firing modes, the primary being a burst of 2 projectiles, and the secondary being a charge, where it fires an awesome laser beam of death. So without further ado, let's check out how this weapon functions. So the Battacor stores up charges after a kill, and you can see that by looking next to the crosshairs, those small 3 white dashes. At which point you can choose to unleash the deathstar. Or not, your choice, and you can also choose to fire the laser beam after just 1 kill, 1 charge. That's an option, but that's less damage of course, so it depends on the situation. So the beam has a very fast charge rate, and the sides of the beam can hit enemies if they're close enough. It also has a 2-meter punch through and a 3-meter explosion on impact, making for some very good AoE. Okay, so we know that the laser is great, but how is the primary? Let's check this out. And so here we have magnetic damage. It's only good for the corpus, and we have puncture, but no impact or slash. And the projectile flight speed is also a little bit slow, along with the fire rate. So I took a completely unmodded Battacor to the simulacrum to verify 2 numbers, 2 hits. And then I pop split chamber on there for that multi-shot to see if we can get 4 numbers. And here we have split chamber for multi-shot. Yes, all the multi-shot we can get, but what do we need for a weapon that does not do impact or slash? We want hunter munitions for a 30% chance to have a slash proc on a critical hit. And so we are going to test this with just crit chance, crit damage mod. Okay. Slash proc, slash proc, slash proc, slash proc, slash proc. What the fuck? Slash proc. Slash proc. Slash proc, and slash proc. Just gotta do something real quick. Okay, so moving on to our build, it's a simple viral build. If you don't have primed shred, you can use another fire rate mod. I just personally like it for the punch through. And as for primed cryo rounds, you can use the non-primed variant just as well. So now let's take a look at how this performs against level 160 mobs. And remember, this is only the primary firing mode. So as you can see, this weapon is performing incredibly well, even without a Riven. And I did try a couple other mod setups with Vigilante Armaments, Heavy Caliber, and Hammershot, but this seemed to be the best one. So up next we have more or less the same build as earlier, but this time I have a Riven for it. And here we have Toxin with the Prime Cryo rounds to keep that viral, and more multi-shot, and crit chance. Crit chance goes up to 128%. And I like to use primed shred for that punch through, and you'll see why in just a moment. So I did test corrosive versus viral against the Grenier, and there wasn't that much of a difference versus these level 160s. And viral damage is also the corrupted faction's biggest weakness, so maybe this one build for everything. Here we have all 4 factions, Bombard, Corrupted Bombard, Corrupted Heavy Gunner, Regular Heavy Gunner, those things, and Corpus. Well, this is looking like a one build fits all is quite viable for this weapon. So let's summarize up the pros and cons. The pros, the weapon is pro, and the cons, the projectile flight speed can be a problem sometimes when trying to get a headshot on a moving target, but other than that, it's all good. And that about wraps this up right here. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Once again, I am Covius. Thanks for watching.